little bit of my neighborhood. So I decided to take you for a little while with me today as I go on my walk. And as soon as I step out of my house, right here to the right, we have a very nice neighborhood park where it has a walkway. And I do use that for part of my walk. But for now, since I'm going to go ahead and take you with me, I'm gonna not walk there. And this is what my neighborhood looks like. I live in that house right there with the blue truck and the red car. That's my house. And this is my neighborhood. So I'm very lucky to have this nice little park right next door to my house. We have a nice playground. And I've been living here in this neighborhood for, let me see, 96. Like 20, almost 30 years. It's very nice. It's very quiet. The neighbors are super nice. And it is a very nice afternoon here in Florida. The weather is, it must be like in the low 70s. And so I'm pretty lucky in the sense that my church is just really walking distance from where I live. And I'm gonna take you by there now. And yeah. It's a beautiful afternoon. Look at the sun over there. I don't know if my camera is capturing it, but it's a beautiful sunset. Okay, so let me keep going this way. And I hope everybody's doing well today. I always wait till the sun is going down to go on my walk because of what I told you guys. I shared with you guys before that I did have skin cancer in my scalp, and I really try to avoid the sun. We get a lot of sun here in Florida. And aside from the fact that I did get skin cancer, I don't do well when I get too much sun. I have like allergies in my skin. So for me, this is the perfect time to go for my walk. So it's as soon as I turn a left here, I just walk down 2 blocks and there will be my church that I attend. I live pretty close to everything. It's very localized. I live close to the what is called the turnpike, which is sort of like an expressway to take you pretty much wherever you need to go. I'm not too far from the airport. Look at that sunset. I hope my camera is capturing that beautiful sunset. And I hope I'm not moving the camera too much and driving you guys, getting you dizzy. But, oh my goodness, look at the sun over there. It's so beautiful. So, I'm going to walk to the end. There, I think you could see it a little better there. And I'm also close to the store where I do my food shopping is just 2 blocks from my house. So That's very convenient. I also have my bank is right there. I have lots of shopping centers nearby, malls, and the beach is maybe, it depends on traffic, but if I go to the beach when there's not a whole lot of traffic, then I probably could be there in about 20 to 25 minutes. I could be at South Beach, so it's very nice. And right there at the very end of this road, that's where my church is. And it has a school as well. It has a parochial school, and that's the school where my two daughters attended. When they attended, I still did not live here in this house where I live now. For part of the time. Part of the time I did. So that was very convenient as well, that it was so close to our house. And then across the street from my church, you will see a very large university that we have. It's FIU, Florida International University. It's a great school where we have people from all over the country and out of the country attend that university. And I will show you a little bit of that from across the street. So this is it. This is my neighborhood. And so I'm going to pause you for a few seconds until I get to the church, which will just be a couple minutes. So I just crossed over to the church grounds, and here it is. So here's the school to my left, that blue and gray building, and it's called St. Agatha. It's a great school, and it goes from, I think it's from pre-kinder. They have a pre-kinder program, and it goes all the way through eighth grade. And there's my church over there. You could see the part that goes up. Those are the bells, and it's very nice because we can hear the bells chime from where I live. We live so close. And here is where the offices are to the right, where the offices to the school and to the rectory. And then we have a chapel and the big church right there. Here's the little play area for the kids in the school. And right here, as across the street from the church grounds, is FIU, and it is a huge, huge university. It has, I don't know how many blocks and blocks of buildings, and they have dorms and lots of different programs. There's our church right there. And this beautiful tree. I love looking at trees and just imagining how old the trees are. And like I said, here are the bells that I can hear all the way from my house. And here are the university grounds right there. Maybe one day I'll take you when I go for a walk all around the university, and you could see that, but it is really big. It's really big. And my daughters did study in that school after they finished. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause you now because there's a lot of traffic. And once I get closer to the shopping center at the corner, I will come back. And I'm sorry for the noise, but it's kind of windy and there's a lot of traffic. But right here next to the church, there's a building which is for older folks. Yeah. And still right across the street is FIU. It's just blocks and blocks and blocks of buildings. Oh, listen to the church bells. Aww. Oh, I'm so glad that I was able to be here when they started ringing. There they are. It's always nice to hear the church bells. I just love hearing them. And so right across the street, all of that is Florida International University. Some of those buildings right there are the dorms. So in the shopping center across from FIU, we get a lot of students to go do their grocery shopping there. All this to our left is still all the school grounds, the university grounds. Maybe I'll cross over and show you a little bit of just a couple of the buildings where the president of the school lives. And right here to the right, we have a very nice shopping center, which is just like, I would say 4 blocks from my house. And this is where a lot of the kids come to do their grocery shopping, even though there's nothing lacking in the school grounds. They have all kinds of restaurants. They have everything they need there. But they still... Wow, what a noisy car. Anyway, so this is shopping center. There's a banquet hall. There's a place for people to do their nails, manicures. There's Florida Career College. They have a pool place, a driver's license exam place, a sushi restaurant. They have insurance company. They have an optical where you could get your glasses. Oh, there's tons and tons of stores here. Just walking distance from my house. And there's a pharmacy, CVS it's called. And there's a Publix supermarket, which is where I do my grocery shopping. Those green letters over there are Publix. And right across the street, right there, are still the Florida International University grounds. And right over here, next to the Publix, is the CVS pharmacy. We have a gas station right here in the corner of the shopping center with a car wash. I am so sorry for the noise with all the cars. It's kind of like the time when a lot of people are driving home from work. So I'm sorry about all the noise, and the wind, I'm sure, is pretty loud. Now, as you can see over there across the street is FIU. One of the entrances to the university is through here. There's another entrance through 8th Street, which is another very busy street. And so yeah, there is I might just take you, I'm just going to cross the street and take you so you can see the house where the president of the school lives. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just crossed the street, and like I said, this is one of the entrances to the university, Florida International University. And I'm just gonna take you a block down so you can see the grounds are absolutely beautiful. Everything is they have their own police department here, and they keep the grounds in really beautiful condition. They have lakes all around. They have medical programs, law programs. They have everything you could think of. We're very lucky to live so close to this university. And right here to the right is where the president of the school lives. I'll show you in a minute. Right over there. That big orangey with a little bit of yellow mustard color building over there. It's called the Ronald Reagan Presidential House. Right there. What a pretty building. There it is. So that's where he lives. And also, right next to where this, the property line of the school ends, there's a very large park there. It's called Tamiami Park. And every year, look at that building. Every year, around March, they have something called the Youth Fair, and they're called the Youth Fairgrounds, and they have all kinds of rides and games and animals for the kids. It usually lasts 3 weeks. And of course, last year or this year, they have not done it because of the COVID virus, but it's very fun, and it's in walking distance to my house as well. So I'll just show you some of the buildings. Like I said, you guys, this is nothing because this is huge. But I just thought I'd show you a little bit of it. And then they have that red sculpture right there. It's massive. It's a massive area. If you and the area where some of the dorms are is really nice as well, because they have lakes and turtles and ducks in the lakes, and it's just very beautiful and peaceful. And I'll just show you these two buildings right here before I'm ready to leave. These are like some of the sorority houses. There's one of them right there. A beautiful building it is. There's one right there. And another one right next to it over here. Oops, sorry for there. And it's the big FIU sign over there. A lot of palm trees, since we are in a tropical area. And this is another sorority house. And the landscaping is really beautiful. I'm gonna start heading out again of the FIU grounds and start walking closer to where I live, which is, like I said, just a couple of blocks, probably 4 blocks. And I want to thank my subscriber, Ramadaz. I hope I did not mess up your name, but for requesting this video. I hope that you're enjoying it. I'm sorry if it's too noisy, but it's kind of windy. But I thought I'd take you along with me on my walk so you could see my neighborhood and the area that surrounds where I live, since you had shown an interest in that. So as soon as I walk out of that archway, then I'm gonna be crossing a very busy street, and as soon as I cross it, I'll come back. I still haven't crossed, but I wanted to show you that right across the shopping center where the Publix was, there's another shopping center. And we have a Walgreens and a lot of other stores. They actually have the Dollar Tree where I do my Dollar Tree shopping, and I'll show you that as well. I'm getting ready to cross the street now. So I'll be back as soon as I do. Okay, so I just finished crossing the street, and I am here in the other shopping center where I do my Dollar Tree shopping for the DIYs that I make. Right there, you can see Dollar Tree. There's a gym right above that, so you can work out. There's a lot of different little restaurants in this shopping center. A barber shop, a place where you can buy cell phones, a martial arts school, and a bank where I do my banking as well. So everything is just so close to my house that I just love living in this area. And so I'm starting to head back to where I live. And I guess that's about it. The sun is really setting now. It'll be dark probably within 10 minutes. Although I will continue my walk. I think that's pretty much it. This is a Advenir right there. Is a apartment complex. They are rentals, and a lot of the kids from the university rent there. Many of them rent like an apartment, and 2 or 3 young kids live there, and they share the rent for the school, and they go to school. I'm sorry about all this noise. There's a huge truck behind me delivering some things in the shopping center. So that's the apartment right there. And so it's been really nice taking you for part of my walk. I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks again for requesting the video. I hope everybody has a great evening. And thank you for watching my video. I will see you soon. Bye.